of how some of the sessions went. So you get to share that with the group. So who wants to go first?
Let's get the, I'd love to hear from the Somos Agile team.
All right. Vamos. Omar.
Honestly, I want the team to speak because we only touched on 5 subjects, but they were really good. They were full of information, and I really would like to hear from them.
Team members, share. What did we learn? ¿Qué aprendimos?
Okay, I can say that it was grateful to have these conversations on this group. We learned a lot together, and we said what we do, what the experiences that we have before, and it was very nice. I love this group, and it was nice, really nice.
Nicholas, I actually was curious. Was it easier for you in Spanish, or was it more comfortable in Spanish?
If I'm more comfortable in Spanish?
Yeah, for the group. Like, was it? I just wanted to get your experience. Just if we had just had a Spanish only, like.
Yeah, we talk in Spanish most of the time, but some words we use it in English, but it was okay. It was very nice.
And he used the word love. So just I want to make sure we captured that. Okay, so that's awesome. Welcome. So your stuff. You can't get out now. You understand how this goes. Once you come in one day, that's it. You can't.
Yes.
Ever.
Hotel California. What about Stephanie? You were going to say something, Stephanie.
Thank you, Leanne and Rick. Today's session was honestly really, really good. Every single Saturday that I come here, I just feel like I'm ready to tackle with more information and knowledge. But something that I wanted to point out very quickly, thank you, is that in our session, we first of all celebrate those accomplishments. Today we celebrated those who completed the certifications. We had Livia, that her birthday is today. So, and then just to go over some of the topics, I do take a lot of notes. So I have like 3 or 4 pages full of notes. We went over skills on demand for Agiles and Scrum Masters and the differences. And let me tell you, there is a lot that as a person, you have to be self-aware. You have to bring that empathy as you're working in collaborations and in teams, which I know that most of us know that, but it's really good to hear it from professionals that have been in the field for some time. And in my experience, I am coming into the field. Team transparency, that was great to hear. Resolution of conflicts, or something that Nicolas brought was like not necessarily using, or the power of using or transforming those words instead of using conflict, to use differences to make it more comfortable. And then we talked about the story techniques and the difference between them, and like how that is different or differs from team to team, which it's something that I didn't necessarily consider. So I'm telling you, it's just full of rich information. So thank you to those who participated in the session today.
Awesome. And I think Jen is jumping in there. Jen, is that you sharing that?
Yep.
Can't hear her, Jen. Jen, are you okay? Is that mic working for you?
She's fine.
I'm screen sharing here. We've got a poll with Menti. So if you go to menti.com and plug in the code at the top of the screen, we can in real time see your responses to what you learned today, which would be great. And then we have a second one after this, just to understand if there's any opportunities for us to improve that you would like to share with us, such that we can consider those for the future. So I see someone added pirate metrics. So we can talk through any particulars that folks would like to share from the individual sessions. But if you're comfortable and would like to participate in the poll, please do so.
Awesome. Thank you, Jen. So as you're putting that in there, again, that really helps us understand what you receive, what you feel you got out of the sessions. So please fill that out. But I still want to see your faces. I still want to hear that conversation that you guys share, especially the people that actually are here for the first time. So the people that are here for the first time, was there anyone else that wants to share a little bit as the other people are putting the stuff in there, what they learned? I can't see everybody's faces right now. Maybe I can get to gallery view. Anybody here for the first time that wants to share how it went?
Luis or Andrea, what do you guys think? How was the session today? I'll take care of mute.
It was a great time. Hi, everyone. This is Luis Garcia. It was a great time learning from all different perspectives in the team, from the basics of the Scrum paradigm. So yeah, we learned a lot about the different roles, the ceremonies. We addressed different issues shared by some of the team members. So it was a great introduction. I was in the basic team, in the beginners, but yeah, we have to start somewhere. Yeah, it was a great experience. Thank you so much, Ray and Joe. Great job. Thank you so much.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
Since you were there for the first time, now next week you have to lead the whole session.
Well, I think Luis figured out that just because this is your first time or just because you're in the beginner session doesn't mean that you're immune to answering questions or providing insight, right? Because you were asked to do that, right?
Yes.
And even in the beginner session, you have valuable information that other people don't know.
Yes.
Anyone
Well, I could share about the session. I also went in the beginners, and I got a wealth of information about Agile and how the different Scrum ceremonies and how Agile works in real world situations from the other participants who were in the group, who shared about situations they encounter at their own jobs and with their experience in working with Agile teams. And I had a question, but I guess we'll get to that later. That's my question. I asked, what do we need? What do I need to know about Agile for the current PMP exam? If there's any suggestions.
Okay. So what we're gonna do is maybe tag that one. So when we do the after session, we might have that discussion.
Yeah.
Or again, remember one of the things that we've been trying to encourage, that if you put something in the forum, I really want everyone to rally across trying to help each other out. So if that's a question for her and she posts it out there, we should all kind of, help her through that. I would love for you to post that just to see how many people actually respond to your session.
Okay, well, I'll put it in the forum.
Awesome, awesome. Anyone else? And I know we're writing some notes there. Anyone else that wants to share? Now it's open. Anyone else that want to share maybe a major learning that they got today? From the advanced, did we have anything interesting from the advanced session?
Yeah, who would like to, for the advanced session with me, room 2, who would like to talk about things that they learned today?
Well, I learned about the pirate metrics. I was not aware about the pirate metrics. And you and Jenny did a good job, Leo, explaining that to us.
Awesome.
Yeah, so pirate metrics. Who else would like to talk about things they learned today's session, room 2?
So yeah, I want to learn more about pirate metrics because I'm not familiar with that.
Okay. Others, room 2? One more in room 2.
Yes, this is
MC. Yeah, MC, go ahead, and then.
It was a really good session, guys. We covered some great topics, provided some assistance to people that are breaking in as Scrum Masters, and a good confirmation. The things that people were saying, it helps you as you go back and work with your teams day in, day out. All good.
Awesome.
And I think there was somebody else.
Yes. So we certainly had a very good session, good conversations. It was nice to hear the point of view from Jen as a product owner as well. And we talked about metrics, and I thought it was good that we focused on value as one of the metrics. It's certainly something that I think it's very important, and at least in my experience, I didn't see that as the main focus. We focused on some other type of metrics mainly. So this was important, and it was nice to have a conversation about maybe some ways that we could incorporate that value and communicate it to the engineers and the rest of the team.
Awesome. All right, so that we can keep on time box here, because we said we were going to finish at 10:30. There's 2 minutes left. It's very important. I know that this is a free session, and I know we give back, but we do ask for one thing. Okay, one thing. We're going to post a link in LinkedIn, with each session, and our job is to go out there in LinkedIn, provide your feedback, and share. If you can do that, if you can bring additional people into our session, we will grow, we will expand, we will be able to help more and more people. That's really your job, okay? We've worked hard to make this happen behind the scenes. Maybe you don't notice all the work behind the scenes, but there's things happening to really make this a success. We appreciate your contribution, your being a part of this. So, Nelu, are you there? Did you post that on the link?
Yes, sir. People are already liking it and commenting.
So who was the first one to like it, though? I want to see who was the first one.
I could tell you I beat Omar, but I wasn't the first one to like it. Christina, it looks like.
Yeah, I think Christina was the first one.
There's always a competition going on here. There's always a competition.
As long as I beat Omar, I'm okay.
But this is a tight group. We do share a lot, and we do help each other out. Just understand it should not just be today. We have a forum. Leon leads the forum. He's putting a lot of great posts out there. We need to make sure we're complimenting and helping out on that. The idea behind this is that we learn, we build that, and now we share it with others, right? So you learn, you build, and then you actually share. So we want to get to that sharing part. We've been doing a lot of learnings, but how do we share? Okay. So now we're moving into, did you get a quick snatch? So I want to get a quick picture of you guys. So please turn on your videos, because I'm going to have a quick snapshot of the group. Jen, if you could stop sharing so that I can try to get a better snap. So it's a large group today, so I got multiple slides here. So ready? Please turn your video on. Not everyone has their video. And as soon as I hit a snap, where's my snap? Here we go, right here. Okay, you guys ready? Okay, so give me a positive gesture, okay? All of the world is listening to you. What gesture would you put in? If the world was listening to you right now, what gesture would you put out? Okay? Ready? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You don't have to smile for that long. I already snapped it. Just But all right, so we've got your snapshot there. We'll make sure we put that up there. And now we're into more social time. So anyone that has to leave, Livia had to leave. I wanted to wish her a happy birthday. Sorry she left a little earlier. But again, this is more relaxed. So now you get to just share and be, whatever you want. The floor is yours. Okay. All right.
So so Rick, we have Jen put up a Menti on how we can improve these. How can we improve these sessions?
I love it. I love it. So that really helps us, guys. So whatever you think we can improve in, please put it in there.
Yeah, so you can kind of think of this as like our session retrospective. We would love to hear any thoughts that you guys have. This is our community, and so the more that we can listen to what you guys have to say, the more that we can try and make improvements where we can.
Love it. And I know we.
So I'll keep this up on the screen, but if you guys want to chat about other things, like Rick was saying, this is kind of social hour. That's totally cool too.
So let me give you some updates. Wednesday, we have a meetup It's on what? Design thinking and Agile. And how much are we going to charge you for that meetup? Anybody?
Nothing. Zero.
Free as,
Zero.
free as in beer.
We gotta
Zero.
say it. Free as in beer.
Free.
We gotta say it. Free as in beer.
Zero. Okay? Design.
That's what the bearded one always says.
A lot of correct. Guys, this is happening. Design thinking and trying to blend that in with Agile and how does that work? Everyone's asking the questions. This team is actually doing it. So we're actually coaching them in this organization. Can't mention the organization. Hopefully he does. But again, you're going to get real world experience by going to this one. Guy's a great guy, has presented several times, not to our meetup, but please join us there. Okay. What time? I think it's at 6 to 7:30.
Yes.
What else is happening? Again, next week, the same format. If you have additional topics or areas that you want to focus on, again, make sure you're using the forum. Make sure you're having those discussions.
We have next week a class, Rick.
Kanban.
Yeah.
Kanban. Okay. Any Kanban masters out there? Anybody love Kanban? Anybody want to share anything about Kanban? Stephanie? No? You just want to, you love Kanban, but okay. Any Kanban specialists out there?
I love it. I don't want to share anything right now because I'm just inquiring to Omar more about the classes because I would love to keep learning about it, but I love Kanban.
Let me tell you this. You've got Scrum, but Kanban, when you're using at the program portfolio and even at the executive level, there's so much you can learn operational. There's so many things you can actually work with this tool. It is a strong tool. It sounds simple when you hear about it, but when you hear Marcelo explain it, Omar, you out there?
Hell yeah.
When you hear Marcelo explain Kanban, you're like, wow, now I get it. Now I see it. Okay? You want to
guys, I wasn't joking. We poked fun at the bearded one, but the bearded one in a class session is amazing. And I really hope that you can join me. I want to take this class. I took the first one, Team Kanban Practitioner, and it was great. So I really recommend it for everyone. It's worth it. Then again, I haven't taken a class given by transformation experts that hasn't been worth it. But truth be told, the Kanban, I'm digging the Kanban.
guys,